Have you ever felt like you don't quite fit in? Like no matter how hard you try, you just can't connect with the people around you? If so, you might be a Sigma male. And if you're a Sigma male, chances are you've noticed something: you don't have many friends. In fact, you might even feel like you have no friends at all. But why is that? Is it because you're unlikable? Or is there something deeper going on? Today, we're diving into the harsh truth about why Sigma males have no friends, and why that might not be such a bad thing after all. Before we get into the reasons, let's make sure we're all on the same page about what a Sigma male actually is. Sigma males are often described as the lone wolves of society. They're independent, self-reliant, and highly introspective. Unlike alpha males, who thrive in social hierarchies and seek leadership roles, Sigma males operate outside the hierarchy altogether. They don't feel the need to prove themselves to anyone, and they're perfectly comfortable being alone. But this independence comes at a cost. One of those costs is often a lack of close friendships. 1. Sigma males value quality over quantity. First and foremost, Sigma males aren't interested in having a large circle of friends. They don't see the point in superficial connections or small talk. For them, friendships need to be meaningful and deep. They'd rather have one or two true friends who truly understand them than a dozen acquaintances who don't. The problem is, finding those kinds of friendships is incredibly rare. Most people are content with surface-level relationships, and that's just not enough for a Sigma male. So, instead of settling for less, they choose to be alone. Think about it. How many people do you know who are willing to have deep, meaningful conversations about life, philosophy, or personal growth? Not many, right? For Sigma males, this lack of depth in most social interactions makes it hard to form genuine connections. They'd rather be alone than waste their time on relationships that don't fulfill them. 2. They're highly selective. Sigma males are extremely selective about who they let into their inner circle. They have high standards for friendship, and they're not willing to compromise on those standards. This selectivity isn't about being elitist or judgmental. It's about protecting their energy and maintaining their peace. Sigma males are deeply introspective and self-aware, and they know that not everyone is capable of understanding or appreciating their unique perspective. As a result, they're cautious about who they open up to, and this caution can make it difficult to form new friendships. Imagine being invited to a party or a social gathering. Most people would jump at the opportunity to meet new people and have fun. But for a Sigma male, the thought of being surrounded by strangers and forced to make small talk is exhausting. They'd much rather spend their time doing something meaningful, like reading a book, working on a project, or simply enjoying their own company. This tendency to avoid social situations can make it hard for them to meet potential friends in the first place. 3. They're misunderstood. Let's face it, Sigma males are often misunderstood. Their independence and self-reliance can come across as aloofness or arrogance. Even when that's not their intention, people might perceive them as cold or distant, simply because they don't feel the need to conform to social norms or seek validation from others. This misunderstanding can create a barrier between Sigma males and the people around them, making it difficult to form connections. Think about how society views someone who prefers to be alone. They're often labeled as weird, antisocial, or lonely. But the truth is, Sigma males aren't lonely. They're just selective about how they spend their time and energy. Unfortunately, this distinction is lost on most people, which can lead to feelings of isolation and alienation. 4. They prioritize personal growth. Sigma males are constantly striving to improve themselves. They're deeply committed to personal growth and self-mastery, and they see friendships as a potential distraction from that goal. While most people rely on social interactions for validation and support, Sigma males find fulfillment within themselves. They don't need external validation to feel good about who they are, and they don't want to waste time on relationships that don't contribute to their growth. This focus on personal growth can make it hard for Sigma males to relate to others. Most people are content with the status quo, but Sigma males are always pushing themselves to be better. This drive for self-improvement can create a gap between them and the people around them, making it difficult to form meaningful connections. 5. They're comfortable being alone. At the end of the day, Sigma males are perfectly comfortable being alone. They don't feel the need to constantly surround themselves with people, and they don't rely on others for their happiness. This comfort with solitude can be both a blessing and a curse. On one hand, it allows them to focus on their goals and live life on their own terms. On the other hand, it can make it difficult to form and maintain friendships, especially in a world that values social connections so highly. Think about it. How many people do you know who are truly comfortable being alone? Most people dread the idea of spending a weekend by themselves, but for a Sigma male, it's a chance to recharge and reflect. This comfort with solitude can make it hard for them to relate to others, who might see their independence as a threat or a sign of disinterest. 6. They're not afraid to walk away. Sigma males have no problem walking away from relationships that no longer serve them. They're not afraid to cut ties with people who are toxic, draining, or simply not a good fit. While this ability to set boundaries is a strength, it can also make it difficult to maintain long-term friendships. Most people are willing to put up with a certain amount of drama or negativity in their relationships, but Sigma males aren't. They'd rather be alone than stay in a friendship that's holding them back. This willingness to walk away can be intimidating to others, who might see it as a lack of loyalty or commitment. But for Sigma males, it's simply a matter of self-respect. They know their worth, and they're not willing to settle for less than they deserve. 7. They're focused on their mission. Sigma males are driven by a sense of purpose. They have a clear vision of what they want to achieve in life, and they're willing to make sacrifices to achieve it. This focus on their mission can make it hard for them to prioritize friendships, especially when those friendships don't align with their goals. While most people are content to spend their free time socializing, Sigma males are more interested in making progress toward their dreams. This single-minded focus can be both a strength and a weakness. On one hand, it allows Sigma males to achieve incredible things. On the other hand, it can make it difficult for them to form and maintain close relationships. But for a Sigma male, the trade-off is worth it. They'd rather live a life of purpose and meaning than one filled with shallow friendships. 8. They don't need validation. Finally, Sigma males don't need validation from others to feel good about themselves. They're confident in who they are, and they don't rely on social approval to feel worthy. This lack of need for validation can make it hard for them to connect with others, who might see their independence as a threat or a sign of arrogance. In a world where so many people are desperate for likes, comments, and followers, Sigma males stand out as a rare breed. They don't need external validation to feel good about themselves, and they're not afraid to go against the grain. This independence can be intimidating to others, but for Sigma males, it's simply a way of life. So, why do Sigma males have no friends? The truth is, it's not because they're unlikable or incapable of forming connections. It's because they value quality over quantity, they're highly selective, and they're deeply committed to their own growth and purpose. While this can make it difficult for them to form close friendships, it also allows them to live life on their own terms. And at the end of the day, that's what being a Sigma male is all about. If you're a Sigma male watching this, know that it's okay to be different. It's okay to value your independence and prioritize your own growth. And if you don't have many friends, that's okay too. Because the truth is, you don't need a lot of friends to live a meaningful and fulfilling life. All you need is yourself, and that's more than enough. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need to hear this message. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button for more content like this. Until next time, stay true to yourself and keep embracing your inner Sigma.